A hole for large rabbits through composting granite, which crumbled, resembling sandstone. The color of rust, fine, was the dust, like the lice of a blade-needing hone. Grotesque transformations, what wind-whipped formations, curve sensual, yet twisted in agony. Worse than the bunk any artist might sculpt with awe and affinity for pageantry. Rondurous caryatids, what omen to bid, was trophy or glyph but implied? Ill at unease with device yet unseen, with caution we ventured inside. Our torches abright with nebulous light, the cavern within became apparent. Roundish in shape, with chasm agape, spanned once by a passage uninhibited. What holes were to say beneath where they lay, our feet with our path somewhat limited? But speak, for they could, the holes filled with wood, and enchantment thus with we were gifted. What trick of the mind but posts on this side, what vision of kind unbehest? A post for to grope with lariat of rope, no kindless returned for to guess. What defensive measure, thus lacking in leisure, a crevasse to be spanned but one way, were posts to resume their place I'd construe, conjured forth, not left for decay. From cave to the neat rear, what purpose so clear to libet thy enemy in transit? What steps do we share, concerns unaware? Was this Caspensia, or the work of but bandits? Claudia's glissade, what plunge for to dodge, as she slid down the craggy cliff face, to a ledge not quite narrow, indeed with great peril, where vaulted she, exuding fell grace. Vicinity of flaunts and effluent jaunt, atop opposite face she then scrambled. In crumbling stone that 3 spikes alone would secure the rope, thus she had gambled. Hand over hand they traversed the span, one by one, foot over foot. But could the rope take Armando's great weight, armor and shield of plate to boot? Barely it held, no fall to befell the paladin, ere short on luck. The chasm now crossed with lives not yet lost, rope taut, no chafe for to pluck. 2 passages be across chasm to sea, one opposite, one off to the right. What passage ignored on hind side of gorge, in the shadows it shied from the light. Sly on the right, quite narrow and slight, the direct path seemed far more inviting. Straight ahead it had led, beneath the lava bed, to a shaft, damp, cold, and biting. A difference in nature of color and texture. In the caverns the magma capped over. An eerie descent, the path led direct to a realm made of stone far, far older. Near round in place it opened to space. The shaft had no bottom apparent. Dropped from the summit the torchlight did plummet, revealing webs the dark took for transparent. Back now they went, prepared not as of yet, the shaft, to traverse by what means? Back up to the chasm and wayward phantasm, across the rope, that which spanned depthless seam. South passage they took, led into a nook, strewn before them be great rubble, debris. The south passage lamps cut short by collapse, a side chamber left, remained for to see.